Um, I know you probably receive a lot of questions throughout your career. I was wondering, what is the most common question people ask you in terms of leadership, and what is your reply?
Louise, I work on 3 continents. I'm in Africa, I'm in Australia, and I'm in Fiji. And it's interesting, the reason I share that is because across those 3 different continents, really, which they are, is there are always the same issues, because humans are humans no matter where they are. And
Right.
often I'm asked that question, and I think that the question often is, what makes a great leader, and how can I become one?
Right.
And I think, or what are the characteristics of a really great leader? So I do a lot of webinars, and I was running this webinar yesterday for a huge council here in Sydney. And I was talking about this very issue. And I think there's a couple of things. First and foremost, I think what makes good leaders is the ability to have a vision. Where are we going? And to communicate that well to their people, so that everybody's in the same boat, rowing in the same direction. So vision, strategy. So what are we going to do to get there? You know, as opposed to just all being in the same boat, but rowing differently, so the boat just goes round and round. And I think part of that is purpose. So vision, strategy, purpose. The other thing would be, without a doubt, if you talk about the human characteristic, would be emotional intelligence. The ability to have great relationships with people. And if you get angry with your people, manage your emotions. You know, if you're going to speak at a conference, manage your emotions. I mean, an example might be, let's say, the President of the United States. So when we talk about emotional intelligence, it's about being calm and holding on to your emotions. When I look at him sometimes, and I'm not being disrespectful of him, I'm just looking at the behavior.
Yes.
Very erratic, angry, quite publicly at times. Will, attack nations quite verbally. And those are the things not to do as a leader. Manage your emotions, right? Be calm. Yes. And I think Barack Obama is fantastic at that. He has to be one of the most calm leaders that have ever happened. And Jacinda Ardern, why is she successful, Louise? She's successful because she's got purpose, she's got strategy. She's very compassionate. You know, with the Christchurch massacre, she was fabulous. She thinks about what she says. You know, she shows empathy, but she knows what she's doing, and she relates very well to people. So those are what makes a good leader, and what are the characteristics of the questions. And I've just given you the answers to what really inform those 2 questions.
Right. Yes, I totally agree. That is a really good answer to that question. Thank you, and great advice. And it makes me want to be a good leader in the future.
Yes. I think the other thing, Louise, just to consider is that leadership isn't just only at work, but it's at home, in your family, leading your family as a woman or as a man, leading in your community, leading in your church, leading, at the soccer club. The principles don't change. They're all the same. Leadership is leadership. That's it.